Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Today is Tuesday, October the 28th. You know, I have to look all the time. October the 28th. We only have a few days left, guys. Yesterday, let me see, we had I think we have 5 days left. Let me just look at my calendar, but I think it's just only 4 days left for all hell to break loose. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. 4 days until all hell breaking loose. Now, y'all didn't hear that from me. Okay, but all hell is going to break loose. We got people talking about you don't F with them because they getting ready to go in and take them some food. And they're going to be like a tank. One woman said she's going to be a tank going in. And she wanted her steel toe shoes in heaven. Y'all better leave her alone. And a couple men said that too. Because they ain't going to let their family go home. I don't know, man. But welcome, everybody. Let's go ahead and get these house rules out the way. Let's go ahead and get that up. Welcome to the Pink House, guys. Welcome. And also, hit that like button coming in, because y'all know hitting that like button coming in, that's going to help me, because YouTube is going to recommend my videos to more people that may like my content. And how they know people like my content is when you all hit that like button. They're going to say, oh, these people hitting it. Let's push it out to more people. So that helps me, but also helps you, because then I stay in the algorithm. So y'all can get notified. Even if you don't get that notification, you'll see me. You'll see me. And you say, oh, the housewife is going live. Y'all know how it is. So hit that like button. And plus, it's free too. It's free. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, I am carrying this on 2 of my channels, which is Pinkie the Housewife and Pink Global. So on Pink Global, go ahead and hit that. Subscribe to that channel. Because y'all have heard me so many times say we need to get that. Oh, hold on, my back is out. Guys, I got a back out. Sure. See my back is out? Yes, I want a back out. That back is out, guys. Y'all want to see that back out? See that? See that back is out? I want to back out. Yes, I am. Halt. Guess what I did today? I have hired myself an assistant. Yes, I did. Today, I got a full-time assistant. Yes. So her job is to go Google. So she don't want to be called as an assistant. So the job is to go find out what they call them nowadays. What she want a nicer term. She don't want to be called an assistant. She want to be called something nicer than an assistant. So that's what she's working on. The Google, what is the nicer term? The new term for people, young people. Okay? And so sometimes you may hear her on the live. If I'm running late, she's going to get on this live and get it started for me and let you know I'm coming. Okay? So, yes, I do have an assistant now. And then she's going to find out the job, all the fancy jobs that an assistant does. So she can put it on her resume for me. And I said, that's okay. Because I had assistants in the past, but not for YouTube. That was for my home life. Okay? And for my parties and stuff. So I had assistants for that. But I got one today. So everybody, welcome aboard, assistant. Welcome aboard. Okay? Woo! An assistant's supposed to be in the live today. Okay. But anyway, I'm so glad I got one. Oh my God, I'm getting ready to get like Don Lemon now. My goal is to be like Don Lemon. And I got an assistant and a very high tech assistant, a young assistant, people that know stuff. And I ain't heard no old people. You know, ain't nothing wrong with old people. But I got a young person, 21-year-old. Yes, I do. Oh, Lord. Who do I have a 21-year-old? Yes, I do. I had to make sure it was okay to say the person's age. I asked, they asked to tell them 21. I said, okay. So, welcome aboard. What I'm so happy. Y'all don't know how happy I am to have that. I needed one. And the person get the first paycheck this Friday. Although you just started, you get the first paycheck this Friday because I said I'll pay you every week. So you get your first paycheck this Friday. Although that's only a few days of working. That's only 4 days of working. You get paid on that same fourth day, but that's okay. And they get paid well because they know things I don't know. They know how to do things I don't know how to do. So I got to pay for that expertise. You have to pay young people that knows how to do these things. So I'm getting ready to get. And I already got me set up on a new, instead of StreamYard. I forgot what it's doing. Not going through StreamYard. It's something else, another platform. I don't even know what the damn name of it is. And I got to learn how to do that. I'm going to learn how to do that. But I'm already set up. She got me set up that way. But I'm not on it yet. But I got to learn how to do it. I'm going to have, they're going to teach me. They're going to teach me. Okay. These young folks know all this shit. They know how to do every damn thing. I'm sorry if I'm talking about you that way, but because I know the person is listening. And sooner or later, the person is going to take my, remember, I got another desk in here with another background and everything. They're going to start sitting at that desk so they can be in here running stuff. I hope. I don't know. But anyway, let me just say thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. I'm just so happy right now because I've been wanting one. And I tried. I had hired this guy for $100 an hour. Yeah. He got me to where I am right now. That was a couple months ago. That was more than a couple months ago. That maybe was about 4 or 5 months ago. But he got me to right now. But shit don't fuck up all the time. But he was a professional and had a real job. IT job or something, I don't know. But he was like a geek. But anyway, now I'm so happy. Y'all getting ready to see some real stuff now. Because young people don't play. And I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to listen. She already told me what's going on today. She actually turned my TV on and told me, watch Hurricane Melissa. And I said, I've been keeping track. She said, no, watch Hurricane Melissa. It's a Category 5 hitting and already made landfall in Jamaica. So let's pray for the people in Jamaica. We're going to pray for Alice Shaw, and any other members and subscribers that come to my channel, and anybody that comes to my channel. If you live in Jamaica, prayers go up to you. Be safe. Take cover and be safe. And I am praying for you. Although I mentioned it yesterday, and I told her I mentioned that yesterday, and she said, no, I want you to watch it. I said, damn. Okay. That's what they tell you what to do. Shit. She said she's gonna look up what they do. An assistant in Hollywood. She's gonna look up what they do in Hollywood, and that's what she's gonna call herself. And she's gonna use their language on the resume. That's okay. 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 Go ahead. So I got an assistant, guys. Haven't had one in so long, in so many years. I needed one. Okay, now let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Let me show you what we're going to be talking about right now. 42 million families will go without food November the 1st. That's in 4 days. Food stamps, riding. There's going to be riding all over them. They're going to ride. So, guys, these babies are going to go hungry. You see them? They looking at you like, what? What? They got their nose turned up. That they looking at you. They pissed already. They don't know what's going on, but they know they pissed because they see mama upset, fussing, going around the house fussing about no food. Yeah, babies, I understand. See, these million plans to take food from the stores with no money on their EBT card. November the 1st. Now, it's ended. So we're going to talk about it. Don't y'all be going into these stores. This is the pantry, food pantry. Y'all better go right here to this food pantry. And don't go in them stores filling up these baskets, 2 and 3 baskets, and talking about you walking out of those stores and have your kids pushing one of them. Y'all going to end up in jail, and your kids going to be taken by the ward of the state. They're going to call CPS on you to take your kids, unless you got somebody with you, like a mama, a grandmama, a cousin, a sister with you, a friend. They're going to take those kids while you trying to run out of there with the food. But if I was working in the store, I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to let you walk right on out of that store. I would stand there and say, okay, but let me see who all I got in here today. Let me see. In Heifer, you always right on. Look at you. You right there at the top. I tell you. Thank you, Ian Heifer. Thank you, Nathan, for being here as well. And always with those roses. Linda Gamble. Linda, I didn't put this blue in here. I don't know who the hell did this blue, but I'm getting ready to change that shit right now. That's why I don't like leaving stuff overnight. Because you got a lot of crazy people that's not on their medication, and they come in your shit and be fucking with shit because they ain't on no medication. But see, my thing is, I don't give a fuck whether you're on medication or not. I would roast your ass. So leave my shit alone. Because I didn't change it. That's why I don't like leaving shit up overnight. My things. Because you got these dumbass folks, these stupid ass hoes and bitches and shit, and they ain't got shit to do because they ain't on no medication. They po ass shit. They live in the damn squattle. They stanky ass. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You stanky asshole. Love to fuck with shit. Bitch, let me tell you, y'all better know Pinkie don't play. If I ever find out who do that shit, like I did a couple of us folks, and ran their ass out of Dodge, I'm coming for you too. And I don't play. You won't have to worry about Snap telling you ain't got a place to stay. Evicting your ass. Put you on the eviction list. Because Pinkie gonna make sure that place that you live in, you ain't got it no more. Because I would buy that shit right from under your ass. Or if you renting from any damn body, I'll offer them more rent that you won't be able to pay. Get your ass out. And I won't even want to stay in the shit. I'll buy it from under you. And you better not have a damn job, because I'll make sure you lose that motherfucker. So don't fuck with me. Yeah, just because I sit here and you see me every day, you forgot. I got people with long motherfucking arms. And nobody turned me down when I asked. So don't fuck with me. Leave my shit alone and go wipe your ass and then eat the damn toilet paper. Don't fuck with me, because I don't play this YouTube shit. I don't play it. When we play the dozens and we play hard. When I play, I don't play this YouTube going back and forth. When I play and I play for keeps. I play to destroy. I'm just like that orange-haired man. I would take your ass down and go by my merry way. I would take you down. You would be one of those people. You would be thinking, damn, I didn't know I was on Snap, but your ass will be like you on Snap because you won't have shit. You'll be sleeping in a cardboard box when I get through with your ass. Because I would buy from under you. You better make sure you don't live in a house that's less than $1 million, because I will buy that fuck from under you. You better make sure you're not late on taxes or anything, because I will buy that shit from under you. So don't fuck with me. Leave my shit alone. Don't be changing shit just because I dropped it overnight. Go play with them other motherfuckers that love to play on YouTube. Because I don't play that shit. You fooling with the wrong motherfucking person. You fooling with a person that don't give a fuck about losing her channel. Because the channel, I don't live off no motherfucking channel. I got a husband that got more money than you are making a lifetime. And he don't give a fuck what I do with the damn money. And oh, I forgot. I got money too. Shit. Oh, I forgot. I got it all from him. But anyway, don't fuck with me. We're cool. We are cool. I'm cool. You cool. So back the shit up, sit your ass down, and just stay in the bushes, or you can get on the in the chat, but just stay your ass down and know how to act. Okay? I'm not saying you can't come to my live, although you're nothing but a scathing rat. You can come, bitch, but you're gonna sit your ass down there and act like you got some motherfucking sense. Because in my channel, we act like we got some motherfucking sense. You go play with your other homies that love to play that shit. Because, bitch, I'll have somebody to come to you, step up on you, pull up on me, motherfucker. You so damn bad fucking with my channel, pull up on me, goddammit. Or just let me know who you are. I'll pull up on your ass in a heartbeat. Y'all don't know me. Y'all better take that shit somewhere else and go fuck with somebody else. Don't be fucking with me, because I don't play that shit. I ain't one of those fuckers that's gonna go back and forth with you. I will take your motherfucking ass down. And if you ain't got the money to fuck with me, you better be quiet. If you work for a fucking living, you better be quiet. If you have to work to pay your bills, you better be quiet. You better make sure you got a husband that got a lot of money. I'm talking about just comfortable. Or just a step up from losing your every damn thing. Shit, you better have real money, bitch. So you better take your ass somewhere else and don't fuck with me. That's what I'm not asking. I'm telling you, nasty ass. I'm telling you, nasty asshole. Now I'm gonna go on with my program. Now sit your ass down in my bushes are in my chat and shut the fuck up and act like you got some motherfucking sense. Because you're not going to ruin my shit for me. Because I will split your ass up to your goddamn throat. I haven't said shit like this in a long time, but I don't play. So take your ass on to somebody that's going to play with your ass. And I don't need a whole goddamn team shit. I just need me. Because I would tie your ass up in so much shit, you wouldn't even know what hit you. You'd be wishing you never heard of me. You'll be wishing you never heard of me. Now, my shit was pink, and all of a sudden it's blue, and I didn't change that shit. You better lick this shit. You better get down on your knees and pray to God that you don't wake up without your medication and go roll again and fuck with me again, bitch, because I would take you down and wrap you around somebody's pole. If you're not getting ready to get fired or laid off, your ass will be. One phone call, all I need to take. One phone call. One phone call to the place you live in. Shit, you making my eyebrows, you making a frown line go across there. Shit. Yeah. Clean that out. Yeah. That's y'all. Okay. Shit. I got to stop that because I can't have no frowns going across here. Okay, I calmed them down. Yeah, goddamn y'all nasty motherfuckers. You black asshole. You fucking with my goddamn. Yeah, I said you black asshole. That's exactly what I said. Fucking with my damn. Got a frown up in your shit. I should fuck with you right now just because you got a frown coming across my damn face. Shit. Let me get off this fucking live and I see some damn frowns coming up on between my eyes and my on my forehead. That's the reason for me to I need to go ham on your ass right now just because of that. Shit, you don't fuck with my damn face. If I get stressed out over this shit, then that's war, bitch. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. You better tell your mammy, she better calm your ass down, you nasty whole mammy. Tell her what I said. She better calm your ass down and tie you up so you won't fuck with me. Goddamn frown lines going across. I hope they gone. Do y'all see them there? Oh, they look like they gone. Shit. Yeah. Don't fuck with me, guys. Okay, let me go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Thank you, guys. That's Linda Gamble in the house. Hi, Linda Gamble. Oh, that's Linda Gamble speaking to everybody. Linda Gamble is the moderator at hand. She's the one that knows everything on the YouTube streets. And y'all better respect Linda Gamble because she would delete your ass. And Linda Gamble, delete their ass if they act a damn fool. Delete them so it can save me stress so I don't get no damn stress mark going right there. If I get a stress mark right there, somebody let me know. So let me know. That means hell is getting ready to break loose. Okay? Everything is alleged and in my opinion. Support the channel by way of super stickers and super chat. You can join or gift the membership to the channel for $2.99 a month. Yes, guys. And please be respectful to me and the panelists and the people in my chat. And if you're not, your ass gonna be kicked out. That's all I got to say. Y'all haven't heard me go off like this in a long time. But when my thing's supposed to be pink and I open up my live and it's blue, that means I had some nasty motherfuckers that come in here and do some shit. And if you didn't do it, I'm still blaming it on you. I don't give a fuck whether you did it or not. I still blame your nasty ass, your ghetto pumpy ass. Okay? And your nasty ass mama too. Okay? Please hit the like button on your way into this pink house. Hi, Impetitious. Happy Tuesday. Impetitious is one of my day ones. One of my biggest supporters. Janetta Boyd, she's one of my biggest supporters as well. Janetta Boyd, hi, Pinkie mods and chat. See, I love all the hearts. Y'all just got it. I'm back to being myself again. Okay? I just had to get something off my chest. Y'all know. I don't let nobody ruin my day. Shit, I cuss their ass out and drag them and throw them under the bus and then let the dump truck run over them too. And still be right back to my old self. Because I don't let stuff stretch me out. Okay. Hi, Sizzling Bonnie. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Happy Tuesday, Miss Pinkie and everybody from Impetitious. Oh, she's saying hi to Linda Gamble. Miss Pinkie, you looking and sounding great. Thank you. And let me just say to my assistant, I'm sorry your first day on the job as my assistant and I went off. I normally don't do that. That is not me. So please don't run away from me. Still work for me. I'm so sorry. Your first day have to be something like that. I don't think you did it. Did you do that? Did you go in and do that, assistant? My assistant went in and did it. I just thought about it. I just hired a new person today. So maybe they did it. I'm sorry, guys. See, at least I'm able to say I'm sorry when I cuss whoever out and talked about you like a dog. At least I'm able to say I'm sorry because I forgot I hired a new person today. They've been in here doing stuff. Oops, maybe they did it. I'm not sure. So at least I'm able to say if my assistant did it, my new assistant that just got hired today, I'm sorry that you had to experience that from me. And I ain't going to say sorry to the person that people I cussed out. I'm not going to say sorry just in case I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. I don't know shit. Well, I'm sorry. I just realized my assistant was doing things for me. They got me all set up today. Maybe they accidentally did that. Another round. Thank you for being here, Carlton. You can't get a call. I'm supposed to say who you are, okay? But you know what? You can't ever get away from me. You know why? Because no matter how you come in here, I know it's you. I don't care how you come in here. I just know it's you. Yes, I do. I know you. And I just called him and said, you ain't used to Miss Pinkie talk like that. You ain't used to the housewife talking like that. I'm sorry. Who said that? I'm sorry. Who said that? Oh my God. I know y'all think I lost my mind. I didn't lose my mind. Ebony Dancer. Grand Rising Queen and Chad. Thank you. I'm so sorry that y'all heard that come out of my mouth. Who said that? Become a YouTube member. Oh, you just became a YouTube member. Thank you. Thank you so much for just becoming a YouTube member. Let me y'all know when I get new, I'll do it at the end. Okay. Whew. But I don't act like that. Because this year, 2025, I became the new Pinkie. Old Pinkie would chew you up, spit you out, and talk about you like a dog and demand what you better do. And if you don't do it, you told. But I don't do that no more. I'm a good person now. I was a good person then. But that one was a little wild. 2024 Pinkie was a lot. Woo, Lord. But I'm the good Pinkie now. Who said that? That's she saying it to Linda Gamble. Belinda Taylor. Let me see. I have an old coworker that struck over in Jamaica. She stuck over in Jamaica for a wedding. She posted up that they are scared. My daughter had said that they are in a, what was it? I want to say a hotel that got a bunker, a what did she call it? A steel bunker or a brick bunker, one of them. That everybody going down into, because it hit them today, and it's a category 5. I pray that they are okay. Please keep me in touch, Belinda Taylor. What's going on with them? Okay. Oh my Lord. We got members from this chat that lives in Jamaica. Alice lives in Jamaica, and a few more people. Oh my God, Pinkie, Walmart, and HEB has hired extra security for November and December. Oh my God. I figured they was going to do some shit like that. Extra security. Oh my Lord. Them other stores better do it too. Especially the big box stores, because people love to go in them big box stores too with their food stamp card. Oh my Lord. Y'all, anyone need food assistance, please go to your local food bank and churches. Oh yeah, Linda, I forgot. Churches do have food for people. Cheers. London Pretty, thank you for being here. Cheers. What the cheers for? Okay. Oh, cheers. Hi. Okay. Fat Miss Pinkie. 1311. Y'all get those likes up. Y'all get in here and get them up for me. Because we got to get on with the matter at hand. Because I spent a lot of time dragging somebody when my new assistant could have did that. I don't know. But I ain't taking no chances. You're a New York City girl? London Pretty? Be respectful to the panelists in the chat. Yes. That's right. Okay. Who said that? Oops. In here, BT, I'm going to drop my link for you. Let me drop my link for my Black Titanic. BT, I just dropped that link down there if you want to come on up. Black Titanic, she's a content creator, guys. She got her channel, and she's going to tell you what it is when she gets up here. Yes, she is, and y'all make sure y'all support Black Titanic, because she's been sick for a while. She's doing good. She's jumping over trees, buses, and everything now. She's doing better than me now. Doris Williams, thank you. Hello, I'm just coming in. Thank you, Doris. Thank you for coming in. I got you, Pinkie. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that was Linda saying hello to BT. Impetitious. I need y'all to make sure I stay calm, okay? Texas Citizens SNAP benefits is definitely on halt for November the 1st, 2020. All states are on halt. The whole country is on halt. Now, there's a few states, a handful of states that say they may. Now, there's no guarantee that they may try to help the ones on the food stamps to get some food. But we'll have to see about that. Y'all don't catch those chickens until it happens. Pinkie, this is your channel. No apologies necessary. You're right, Linda. whoever was fucking with my channel, y'all kiss my black ass. But my ass ain't black. Yes, it is black, but it's a pretty baby sour black. Okay. Pinky dear, no, 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 mama. I'm already a member. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hurricane Melissa had made landfall in Jamaica. Yes, that's what I was told earlier. And Petitious. Oh, that's BT is speaking to everybody. Doris Williams, blessing. Who said that? Linda Gamble. She's doing it all in one big swipe. Okay, let's get ready to get on with the get on. Oh, that's in Petition speaking to you, BT. Black Titanic, dear, hope you're doing well. She is. She's doing a lot better. Okay, let's go ahead and get on. Y'all know I always like showing a video at the very beginning, right? To get us kicked off. I did drop my link. So if you want to come up, BT, I dropped it. But I'm going to go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Where's that video I had put aside? Here it is, right here. And remember, we went over all the companies. We went over, so I would say it was almost 50 to 100 companies that maybe, I don't know, I doubt it was 100 though, but close to it. That we went over that was letting people go. They're doing firing, let goes, layoffs, furloughs, and everything. They doing it all. Okay, here it is. Now I watch him from time to time. Yes, I do. I don't know do you all listen to him, but I do. Okay. Now, if y'all can't hear him, put a 1 in the chat, but don't wait 5 minutes into this video, because the video is not 5 minutes long. So here we go.
This is not a normal government shutdown. Let me explain the stakes and how we got here. The Trump regime, along with Republicans, wanted to fund the government with a continuing resolution that would have kept existing funding levels the same. But if Democrats had accepted that deal, they would have effectively given approval to all of the terrible and wildly unpopular policies that Trump has pushed through since retaking office. That includes his funding cuts to public broadcasting and foreign aid programs. It also includes Trump's signature piece of legislation, the big, ugly bill that gives the richest Americans a giant tax cut, financed largely by cuts in Medicaid, Medicare, food stamps, and clean energy programs. That big, ugly bill passed the Senate last July because it required only 51 Republican votes in a special rule called reconciliation. This time, Republicans needed Democratic votes to avoid a shutdown and to continue those big, ugly policies. They couldn't do it with just 51 votes. They needed more votes than that. Democrats, therefore, became suddenly important to them. Why the hell would any Democrat go along with that? I've lived through government shutdowns. Under normal circumstances, I understand why compromises are made to keep the government running. I have been in favor of keeping the government running, but our government is not running right now. It's effectively been shut down for months as Trump has destroyed checks and balances, usurped the power of the purse from Congress, and unleashed an authoritarian nightmare throughout the country. Democrats cannot cave into this shutdown. They must not operate as if what Trump is doing right now is normal, because it's not normal. In the short term, Democrats have to use their leverage to restore funding to vital programs that millions of Americans rely on, like Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act. And in the long term, they've got to paint a bigger picture for the American people about the devastating realities of Trump's regime. This is an opportunity for Democrats to fight back, not capitulate. Please, if you agree, share this video.
I hope y'all enjoyed that, because he's telling the truth. It doesn't matter whether you like them. Thank you, Patricia, for letting me know that you could hear it. Hi, Terry. Terry Matthews for coming in. No notification. Dang, YouTube, no notification. I'm so sorry about that. I am. Make sure y'all, when you hit that notification button each time and then hit all, you're going to have to keep doing that because YouTube does his own thing. This guy is so smart. He was on Joy Reid when she was on MSNBC. I love listening to him. I at least listen to him, if not once a day, maybe every other day, but a couple times out of the week, I always hear what he got to say. Yes. So I hope y'all enjoyed that because he is telling the truth. He is telling the truth. Yes, he is. And I'm glad that you recognize him, Terry, because, yeah, I'm glad you recognize him. Okay? But y'all know I love to start off with the video in hand. Okay? Yes. A lot of people talking about going into the stores, not paying with their own money because SNAP is not going to be here. The SNAP card is going to be denied. When they swipe that card is going to say denied. So a lot of people got those baskets full. They are saying that they're going to just leave. They're going to just walk out of the store and that nobody better not stop them. And I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't have no idea how that's going to work out, guys. But we getting ready to, they're going to up around and find out. Okay. And on November the 1st, I will be going live on November the 1st. And I will be watching the live coverage. So if you all want to make sure you're here watching it along with me so we can do our reactions and everything, be here because I will be covering it live on November the 1st. And I'm going to try to wake up early. Yes, I am. I'm going to try to wake up before 11. Yes, I am. Yeah. I already talked about trying to get up tomorrow before 11 o'clock. I think today I woke up. I can tell y'all exactly what time I woke up. So I made a phone call right after I woke up. Let me see what time was that phone call. That I'm not going to tell you who it was. That was at go here. That was at 11:20. I woke up this morning at 11:20, and I was upset because I dropped this live last night, this thumbnail last night, and I want to get up ahead of time so I can eat and take a shower and stuff and wake myself up fully. Y'all know when you was growing up, we preserved food. When we was growing up, we preserved food and saved any goods and rights in the storehouse. But what about the church's role? Yeah. I don't know. Church is always supposed to be there to help people when they're in need. Oh, I was just looking out trying to see. It's because I can only see the top of a car because you got this 6-foot tall stone. It's not a brick. Stone. Hey, BT.
What's up?
I'm glad to have you up here.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, anything you got to say about what because we just saw this. Were you there watching him too?
Who?
The guy that I just played the first video.
I was in the little girl's room to tell you.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Anything you want to say to everybody this morning?
Just
Good
want
afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, blessing to all of you. Now, y'all don't forget to go over there at Oma at Black Titan, and I need y'all help bad. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, y'all don't forget to go over there and support BT on her channel. She's back. Yes, she is. She can take time to get well, but she's back.
Yeah, so I did put a link down in the chat for those of you that want to click it on.
Okay, thank you, BT. Her link is down in the chat, so y'all can always click on it and subscribe, and then you bring your butt right back after you do that for this live.
Well, they can just let us. They can stay here. They can subscribe when they get ready.
Yeah, yeah. But if they do it while they're on this live, they tend to come back and say, "I subscribe."
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, they know how we do it over here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Now, I'm going to show you all this video. I thought, and we're going to do a reaction to it, and we're going to talk about it. Okay. All right, guys. I thought this was, and then we're going to talk about a few other companies from today. We ain't going to go over that whole list again. But let me see. Tell you, Target has been in the news. Amazon been in the news. Yes, they have. Because people don't like it. Oh, yes, Lord. But we're getting ready to watch this right quick. And tell me what you all think about this. And put your feelings about it down in the chat. Okay, here we go. Food stamps rise. Start already. They started already, guys.
Open the door! We ain't need no money! We got kids out here! Where's our benefits? You owe us! Push it! Push!
We're live outside the EBT Food Assistance Office in downtown Springfield, where tensions have boiled over. Dozens of clients say their monthly benefits never arrived, and tonight they're demanding.
Residents in Wickfield say their EBT card stopped working days ago, and frustration is boiling over.
We can't buy groceries! We got kids to feed! You can't eat promises!
I think that's AI generated. Some people may say it's not, but yeah. But anyway.
You think that it don't look like that's real? I hope it's not.
I pray that it's not.
Because they need to be.
Wait!
Mama, slow down!
Ma'am, put down the Capri Suns!
Cut my food stamps back on then!
That's not how this works!
What is this?
Mama, wait!
Mama, slow down!
Ma'am, put down the Capri Suns!
Cut my food stamps back on then!
That's not how this works!
What even is this?
That was crazy.
That's why a lot of stores already got security. They're hiring security for this November the 1st. Yes, y'all don't believe it. They are hiring security for this.
Ma'am, I need your receipt. Yes, this is fast food, baby. Ma'am, I need your receipt. Yes, this is fast food, baby.
Oh my Lord. You think it's going to be like that on November the 1st?
No. They know that. They know that it's not their fault. I mean, they know it was the government shutdown. But I'm talking about the people at the EBT office. Them workers, they got nothing to do with that.
They ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh my Lord. There's something for you, BT.
Hey, Miss BT, I love you two together. The greatest dynamic duo. Thank you, Terry. Love you too, Terry.
Yep. Thank you, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
But look, she, you know what I heard? I don't know that anybody else heard this. The country, I ain't going to say the country. That was, they're still going through this war right now. with Russia, right? I ain't gonna say the name. That when food ran out, people was taking dog food, and they said dog food you can eat the kibbles because it's full of protein, and people was eating the dog food because people would start getting the food first, and then that people would never think about the dog food, and then people that had dog food start eating it, and then they start going to what's left and getting their dog food from the floors of the stores and the shelf and taking it. It's like they and the dogs were eating the same thing then.
Mm-hmm.
Ever say love you too.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, this is going to be a madhouse. This is going to be a madhouse. Remember the list that I brought up yesterday on that intelligence list? They do have they have that Providence. They're on the list. They've been on the list. They let their latest layoff was on October 16th. So that was over a week ago. And then on the Virginia Mason, what is this? Francis something health, some type of health company. And that's in Tacoma. They did a layoff October 17, 2025. I didn't see them on that list yesterday, but they did a layoff in October too. So October the 16th on the Virginia Mason, some type of health company. And then on October the 16th, that was the Providence, they did a layoff too. So, and these are the Virginia Mason is a smaller company. It looked like they had only 5 layoffs, but if you're a small company, that's a lot. And then on the Providence, it seemed like they only did 43 positions that was laid off, but that's depends on the size of the company. And remember, I said I was going to keep track of this list. So each time they do any layoffs or any that I missed or that was shown, I'm going to bring it to you. I don't think we talked about the Virginia Mason at all yesterday. Guys, I don't remember talking about them yesterday. Okay, now let me
Understand, y'all, hurry! Slow down, watch the door!
I told you, grab what you can.
Move, move! They're cutting it off!
Folks, please stay calm.
Go! Understand, y'all, hurry! Slow down, watch the door!
PT,
Yeah.
what we gonna do? What
Well,
we gonna do with these people?
well, they're actors, so hopefully they getting paid for that. They don't need to buy them some beans and rice. But I was just saying that when I wrote in the chat when I was growing up, that was always in the elders' mind because I grew up in my mama preserved stuff. You know that she preserved a lot of stuff.
Right.
Rice. They always told you keep some rice and beans, flour and meal. You know.
Yeah.
We were always taught that growing up. I mean,
Yeah.
this new generation, but that's what we did.
Right. This new generation is a whole new beast. You don't never know. They're gonna do what they want to do and how they do it. So the only thing you can do is sit back, just look, and just shake your head. I'm getting ready to pull up this video that I was watching this morning. I'm typing it in from my phone. I was watching it, and when I saw this, now we're going to listen to the news, but I want to show this video, what this man said. Let me see, can I? I'm trying to find the right one.
Why you looking for that? That's right, Linda Gamble. She said, I was raised on beans, rice, flour, and etc. Yeah, that stuff you can store it up in your cabinet and it'll last too, that rice and them beans.
Right. And those rice and beans will last you forever. They ain't going nowhere.
And I love my pinto beans. Woo-wee. You can't go wrong with pinto beans.
You know what? I'm not a bean person. I don't care nothing about beans, right? But only bean I would eat is pinto beans.
I love pinto beans.
And it was a thing that going around when I was young. My family would always tell people that she don't eat no bean. She don't eat no bean. No, she don't eat no vegetables, and she just do eat a bean. That's exactly the way they say. She don't eat no vegetables, but she don't eat no vegetables, but she'll eat. And she just do eat a bean. And it was only one kind of bean that I would eat. It was only one kind. That was a pinto bean. But any other beans, you ain't bringing it to me because I ain't eating it. And I don't eat vegetables. A lot of people know I don't eat vegetables. You know, I don't even know how greens and spinach and cabbage and carrots and cucumber. I don't know how none of that stuff tastes. But I will eat pickles. But I don't eat none of that other stuff. So I may starve to death. I never did. I didn't like the smell of it or look of it. And if it's a food that's green, now this is the truth. If food is green, I don't eat green food. It's the color. If it's green, I don't eat it. And I don't fool with it. Only thing that's green I'll fool with is a watermelon. It's green on the outside, but it's red inside. And pickles, but I don't eat cucumbers. I don't eat nothing that's
cucumber is a pickle, girl.
I know, but I don't eat cucumbers at all.
Oh, you mean without it being picklerized?
Yeah, I would not eat it. I cannot.
That's a new name. I ain't never heard of picklerized before.
He just made that up.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Titanic. What you do me like that? She just made that up on me. Oh, my Lord. That's my Black Titanic for you. Black Titanic.
Yeah, I am a superwoman. After I had my surgery, I was up walking, and man, they couldn't keep me down.
They couldn't keep you down, BT.
No, y'all ain't finna keep this old lady down. I don't even feel old. What's that feel like? What it feel like to be old? I don't know. I know I'm old in age, but I don't feel like it.
Don't feel old.
I feel like I could do a cartwheel and split right now.
You go ahead and do your cartwheel and split.
Oh, yeah.
Remember back in the day, they had pork and chicken in the can, government cheese powder.
Oh yeah, I thought about that.
Cheese powder. I heard of government cheese, but powdered milk.
Oh, I remember all that.
See, I never heard of the pork or chicken in the can.
I thought about that yesterday, that stuff in the can.
I never, I don't know that one. I know the government cheese.
You know why I thought about that? Because after I had my surgery, it's hard for me to swallow. So my kids, over rice, they'll crumb the chicken up. They'll make it in a big old pan. And I said, that look like some government stuff.
It look like some government stuff.
Crumbing that chicken up over that rice like that.
Oh, my Lord.
You ever see somebody set their own house?
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Maybe. We're going to hear what he got to say. I like where he was going with his video and everything. Hi, thank you for coming in. Thank you. What is this? Diana Lilly?
Yeah, that's
2606.
I like how
and the government cheese was good for macaroni and cheese.
Oh, girl. Oh, what you talking about, Terry? I was getting ready to say that. And that powder milk, too. I didn't like it. But if you put it in cakes, girl, what are you talking about?
You put powder milk in cake?
Yeah, I used to. I'm a baker. I would make my cakes and I put that powder milk in there instead of the regular vitamin D milk. It would everybody be like, you need to put them cakes in the grocery stores. I would do it with the pound cakes only.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know nothing about that, BT.
Yeah, I know you don't like to cook.
Well, I'm just learning how to boil an egg.
Who is it? Linda Gamma said, remember back in the day they had pork and chicken in the can, government, cheese, powder milk. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Linda. Yeah, I remember. I remember that, all of that, yes.
See, I didn't know, my mom didn't teach me how to cook because she could barely cook herself. My mom was not a great cook and she could barely cook herself. She burned up everything she cooked, right? My husband, when she was living, he used to hate to eat her food. He would never eat her food, right?
He didn't like the way she cooked.
No, she burned up everything and can't cook. And she never taught us how to cook. So that's why I don't know how to do anything. And when I first got married, I tried. And my husband would never touch it. Nobody would eat it. So he hired his own person to come in and do the cooking. And so that's what my kids grew up with, is somebody in the house cooking for them, right? And that's why even today, I would call on how to boil an egg.
Well, Pinkie, just get your recipe book and just.
How do you get a recipe book on how to cook an egg?
Yeah, they'll tell you, put it in some water.
Well, my husband told me that, and I messed it up. Was it you I was talking to on how to boil an egg?
All right, Pinkie, let's get back to the subject. What's this?
No, I'm trying to remember, was it you or Renita or something?
That was me. I was talking to you about put 5 to 7 minutes for a boiled egg. Now, what is this? He a farmer?
Yeah, he is. And he got a good story for you. Here we go.
Okay.
You ever see somebody set their own
Wait,
house?
it's too low. Let me turn it up. Because some people talk real low.
You ever see somebody set their own house on fire and then hand their neighbor $40 billion because their house needs a new roof? Welcome to American trade policy. This is so crazy. Just try to hold on. The U.S. slaps tariffs on foreign goods, claiming it will protect American farmers. Sounds tough, right? Except now, those same farmers can't sell their stuff overseas because other countries hit us back. Reciprocated tariffs. That's econ speak for they flipped us the same middle finger. So our beef and soy exports tank. Meanwhile, Argentina jumps in and fills the gap in the Chinese market. They loosen export taxes, flood that market, and start cashing in. And what does America do? We give Argentina a $40 billion bailout. $40 billion to stabilize their economy. So now we've literally bailed out our own competition while American beef producers and farmers suffer. But wait, we're not done there. After bailing them out, the U.S. signs a deal to import Argentinian beef. That's right. The country that just lost beef sales due to this ridiculous tariff policy is now buying beef from the folks who replaced them. And when American ranchers complain, Trump offers them another bailout, similar to the 2018 bailout of $12 billion. What prompted the 2018 bailout? The same damn thing. Overly aggressive tariff policy by Donald Trump. Okay, so where's this money coming from for the new agricultural bailout? This is where it gets fun. From the tariffs the American consumer is forced to pay that started this whole thing to begin with. That's the loop. Tariffs hurt farmers and the working class. Bailouts reward rivals. Imports undercut ranchers. Then another bailout to fix the mess by the last one. Paid for by the American consumers getting charged for the same tariffs that launched this downward spiral in the first place. Every turn of this loop is paid for by us, the American working class. So what would have happened had we not imposed absurd, needless tariffs on China and every other country in the world? Nothing. None of this would have happened. We would be fine and inflation would have been down to the Fed goal of 2% by now. They call it trade strategy. I call it the dumbest game of buy high, sell low in world history. We are freezing foreign trade while squeezing the working class, all due to the ego of one man-child, and the folks who voted for him are either too naive to see how America is getting screwed or too proud to admit they were wrong. Folks, we can get through this easily if the administration would just acknowledge that tariffs are a tax on the American people and the working class and working poor are getting strangled while the top 1% gains more wealth than any other time in American history. I'm Lee Calvin with Rough Cut Media Network. More boots, less suits. We'll see you next time.
Ooh, I like what he said. I like what he said.
Well, he claimed he ain't got no money. He pulling money out everywhere. Speaking of what I wanted to add to that, in addition to that, I was looking at pulling out money now for Japan. That person, y'all know who I'm talking about, the head of the state, is giving Japan what's it, $35 million or something. But anyway, I do know that they are buying them missiles and ammunition. Who's paying for that? That's gonna be a lot of money. And then on top of that, they have 8 missile strikes over there in the Pacific Ocean.
Right.
They need, and that costs money too. So just leave them people alone overseas and take care of us over here in this country. That's what I'm thinking about.
Right.
Let me.
That's what we
I want to
should
play
do.
this right quick. I want y'all to hear this. This is about where they over there in the Pacific Ocean, dropping bombs down on the people in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, talking about some they drug lord, but it's costing so many millions and millions of dollars. I'm talking about right now today.
Right. I
Let
know.
me let y'all listen to this.
Okay.
On what they're believing to be a narco terrorist, this time taking place in the Eastern Pacific. And these are some of the images we're getting in here on Live Now from Fox of this incident. As of course, another U.S.
Hey, that's too low.
No, that's good.
On this boat in the Pacific, and we're learning more information about it right now, very preliminary at this moment about it. And on social media, Pete Hegseth said, quote, yesterday at the direction of the president, the Department of War conducted a lethal kinetic strike on a vessel being operated by a designated terrorist organization conducting narco trafficking in the Eastern Pacific. The vessel was known by our intelligence to be involved in illicit narcotics smuggling, was transiting along a known narco trafficking transit route and carrying narcotics. There were 2 narco terrorists aboard the vessel during the strike, which was conducted in international waters. Both terrorists were killed and no U.S. forces were harmed in the strike. Narco terrorists intending to bring poison to our shores will find no safe harbor anywhere in our hemisphere, just as Al Qaeda waged war on our homeland. So this is where your money going to. Also, he found money to go all the way over there in the Pacific Ocean, y'all. Yes, he found money. He don't have money to feed nobody, but he found money to go over there in the Pacific Ocean, y'all. And you got to pay for these bombs and these missiles that they're dropping. Also, he just made a deal with Japan where he got to send Japan's missiles. So that's money too. Who's paying for these missiles? Why do we have money to give Japan? Buy missiles for Japan, you guys. This is crazy. Crazy. That's and to me, if you really look at it, they will put a war over feeding the people that we have nothing to do with it. We have nothing to do with them people way over there in the Pacific Ocean. That's a lot of money he's
right. It's a lot of money. That money could feed the people here. And they're not looking at the fact that when you stop SNAP, their food stamps, their daycare program for the low-income mothers to go to work, any of that, you are not feeding the babies. Babies go hungry. Most people just looking at the grown folks. Okay? These grown folks got kids, got babies with.
Like that lady we saw yesterday on your thing.
Yeah. They got babies. And not all babies are able to walk around and move about. Some are disabled. Some of these babies on tubes in their home and feeding tubes and this and that. When you stop all of that, that makes babies go hungry. This is hurting them. When a baby don't eat properly or eat at all, those babies don't grow right. They don't grow. Their bodies are not growing properly. Their mind is not getting the food that it needs to develop properly. You got to think about that. The worst thing you can see is a hungry child crying because they're hungry. They're crying because they're thirsty. They're crying because they're hurting. Their stomachs are hurting and stuff. That's the worst thing you can see is a child going hungry. I don't care about the mother. I'm caring about the kids. Even teenagers, they still got to eat because they're also teenagers. They ain't got nothing to do in this fight. But
well, the article came out last night that they are suing Trump over this.
well, somebody need to.
Yeah.
And let's call him instead of using his name. Everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yes, Orange Man, Orange Head, Pumpkin, anything. Because I try not to use his name.
Yeah,
I don't want him to know we're talking about him. Yeah,
sorry.
the Orange Head Man. BT, let's put this. I'm going to play this for you all. Oh my God, I'm just worried about these kids. These kids gonna have to go with no food. That's what I'd be worried about. These kids going with no food.
And he's lying too.
Yeah.
He's lying that he don't have money, but
you got all this money to send to Argentina.
Well, they got $5 billion set aside for SNAP. He got it froze.
You know why? Because he got to help his friends out.
Huh?
He got to help his rich friends out.
Yeah, and buy missiles and stuff.
I don't know what they're gonna do with it. A billionaire is still gonna be able to afford things. I hate to tell you. A billionaire ain't gonna go hungry at all. Okay, let me go ahead and play this right quick. This is only 2 minutes and 48 seconds, but it's a world of information for us. Okay. And Justice said, hungry people are going to generate even more crime in the community. That is true. That is true. Because they're going to start stealing. They're going to start breaking in to steal stuff so they can sell it, so they can get money to buy food or pay their bill. They're going to start stealing from the stores. And you don't need no mamas out there stealing and then get caught and go to jail. Oh my Lord. And it's going to make the gangs come out. And again, they look at their people being hungry. Hell, oh Lord, I hate to see it. Oh Lord. Okay, here we go.
Developing tonight, we have entered the 4th week of the government shutdown. Federal workers were the first to feel the effects. But by November 1st, this Saturday, millions of Americans will lose access to SNAP benefits. Now, families in Southeast Texas will be left to find food to put on their tables. Good evening. I'm Jordan Williams.
And I'm Clayton Rhodes. 12 News reporter Spencer Plato spoke to local organizations who say they're ready to assist.
Jordan Cladra, Southeast Texas organizations fear thousands will be left with no food. That's why pantries are bracing for a surge in demand.
In Jefferson County alone, there's more than 44,000 people that are going to be impacted by this. And so if they don't get their food stamps, there's going to be a whole lot of families who wake up to a different Beaumont come next week.
At some other place in Beaumont, staff are already seeing the signs. More people needing help. Executive Director Christopher Robertson says they are ready to provide.
Anticipating how many people may be impacted with this upcoming situation, we want it to be a coordinated effort. And so what we're going to be doing is every day from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to have folks come in, show us that they received food stamps, just their award letter, and then we're going to go ahead and give them a family box.
Other organizations like the Catholic Charities of Southeast Texas are also helping in the food insecurity fight. Their in-store market and curbside pickup are in demand.
I had some calls today even for local federal employees like at the prisons and other places where if they're on furlough and they're not getting paid, just inquiries about what services we might have available for them.
CEO Carolyn Fernandez says when the food benefits stop rolling out, they expect to see even more demand for their services.
Anyone who's losing SNAP benefits, who are on furlough and not getting paid, the curbside service at Market to Hope is important to be able to come for that. They don't need an appointment.
Both organizations plan to help as many people as they can.
There are a lot of people who are going to be impacted by this, and people are pretty scared. And so we want to make sure that they know we're here for you. We got you covered if you need us.
Some other place will hand out family boxes starting tomorrow. And Catholic Charities of Southeast Texas has their curbside services every Tuesday from 3 to 6 and Saturday from 9 to noon. In the studio, Spencer Plato, 12 News.
Thank you, Spencer. Meanwhile, HEB announced it's making a big donation to Texas families in need. The chain says it's pledging $5 million to support 20 food banks within the Feeding Texas network. It's also making an additional $1 million donation to Meals on Wheels.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Vicki Boyer. I am from...
Oh, I didn't know it was going to pop up, this video here. This is one of the videos I had saved from last night. I had my all my videos lined up, and I didn't know it was getting ready to pop up right after that one. I wanted to talk about that one, but let's go ahead and listen to this one here. I did not know it was getting ready to pop up. Y'all need to hear it. Now, there's going to be a man that's standing there. He's not look like he's in a good mood, but he's going to be standing there letting everybody know they got 30 seconds. And then on one side of the board, it's like a board. On one side, it says 30 seconds. Then on the other side, it says stop. Just let them know. And if they don't stop within the time there's a button near there. He'll push it and stop the microphone, or he'll grab it and turn it away from him. He's kind of rude. But each one of these people standing up here got something to say. And I think out of all of them, she was the most powerful one. And then this man in the yellow shirt. They ain't happy. And a lot of these people voted for him. And they ain't happy. So we're getting ready to see this. Hi, Miss Jackson. Thank you, Miss Jackson, for coming in. Blessing to you too. Blessing. Let me see. Blessings and helping the people.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Blessing. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miss B. Jackson. Blessing to you too.
Yeah, she said blessing BT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Miss BT again. All right. I'm gonna let this play. This is very powerful, guys. You all gonna love to hear this. You're gonna love to hear it. At night, what I do, or early in the morning, well, I don't wake up early, but when I wake up, I either put certain slides aside, and then sometimes they'll roll all together, or I'll do it at night before I go to bed. I have certain things I want y'all to see. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this, and I'm gonna mute, and I'm gonna mute you too, Black Titanic.
Okay.
You're gonna mute yourself?
Yeah, I'm mute.
Okay, and y'all, if I'm muted, y'all make sure that y'all can still hear this. Okay, make sure that you can still hear it. And Black Titanic, we want to talk about this one after we finish watching it. Okay.
Orange County, representing myself. I want you to know I'm a North Carolina native, and I can trace my ancestors here back to the 1730s. I'm going to tell you that this is one of those days that will live in infamy in North Carolina history. Today, North Carolina Republicans show their true face. They have lost all sense of honor. They have lost their Christian values. They've become completely absorbed into the American Fascist Party. Their oath of office, sworn to with their hand on a Bible, means nothing to them. It was only a means to an end. Their actions today prove that their plans for North Carolina are so unpopular that they have to cheat to win. They don't want to govern, they want to rule. I hope they will remember that old adage that cheaters never prosper. The best sign I saw Saturday at a No Kings rally was this: Yo Papa didn't run moonshine through North Carolina hollers just so you could be a bootlicker.
Shame on this General Assembly, shame on North Carolina for silencing the will of the people of northeastern North Carolina, a true swing district that reflects the diversity value of the state. For 91 years after 1901, no black citizen represented North Carolina. I broke that banner. I was that person who was elected in 1992. I represented teachers. I represented farmers, those of the diverse banner. In 2024, voters in this district chose a Republican president and a Democrat black representative. That, although I did not vote for that president, that is democracy. What you're doing today means that you are against democracy. But this redistricting strips, indeed, the majority black counties from the 1st Congressional District and bury them in a heavily Republican area. That is an act of gerrymandering. You also remove one of the 3 black representatives. Shame on you for saying you didn't consider him.
Thank you.
Do you not know that Donald Davis was black? Well, I'm here to inform you.
Like many of you, I'm from a rural country town where most people vote Republican because that's how my father, my papa, and my granddaddy and generations of my family voted. The GOP is a party of people who allow the social movements of their day to push them to do great things. I know what you're feeling in these confusing times. I know you're a Republican politician because you too want to do great things, and you're confused by the men and women around you who aren't living up to the principles of the party that you were raised in. So I've come here today to say, leave your church and your lying, abusive pastor, burn your hoods instead of your crosses, open your closet doors instead of hiding your truth. And I promise you that when you do, what you'll find is a huge, gigantic family that loves you just the way you are. And you don't need to stay on your knees worshiping the men who bully, belittle, harass, and rape you with their golden fallacies of lies and hatred. I know that deep down inside of you, you know that these maps are racist, immoral, and wrong. Vote no.
You see that? He cut him off.
State budget. In doing so, you will do something great, and
Wright,
you will
your
save
time
yourself
has
by finding
expired.
your freedom in your truth.
You see how that man cut them off? He is rude about it. He is really rude about it.
Freedom of speech. They don't want them to tell the truth. Them people, these are regular citizens. See, they not no trained. Well, you know, they're not paid citizens, so they're not gonna say what they want them to hear. This is awful how he cutting that man off.
Right. He just rude about it.
That black woman kept
him off like that.
You saw that black woman kept ignoring him. She finished hers.
Right. And he just got rough with that man in the yellow shirt. He just
he took the mic. He must push the mic away.
Right.
Yeah, it is undermining.
Right. And he don't want them to speak, but they are citizens. They got a right to speak, and he don't want them to speak.
Yeah.
Because in North Carolina, that's one of them Republican states.
He didn't like that guy because the guy said his father used to be a Republican, but he growed up, he's not a Republican.
He said from generation, his papa, his papa, his granddaddy, his daddy, everybody. And that's how they voted. Oh, Lord. And for him to not do that and speak against the Republicans, oh, he didn't like that man.
Yeah, he pushed that mic away when he starts. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. It ain't enough just to put the card up showing 30 minutes, 30 seconds. He gonna just, ooh. That's what I was noticing when I was watching it yesterday. I said to myself, he's real rude.
Is that what them little cards for them to shoot?
One side has got the words. One side on the card it says stop, and then on the other side it says give them that 30 minutes or 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Shit, that's like a battle your eye almost.
Yeah, I know. And there's a button there he can push to stop the audio where you can't hear him. And then when he do that and they still talking, that's when he grab the mic and everything and be trying to push them out of the way.
Pinkie, put that up. Yeah, there you go. What Pastor Justice was saying. There you go.
Okay. Blacks complaining is coming, but for the clear people to speak out on justice, for all is exposed to their racist hate. Yeah, they don't like when the white folks, they're used to the black people because then they'll call them y'all just
crazy.
But when white people speak, oh, they don't like that. That's why I got one. There's a video of a white woman. I watch her from time to time. And she's gonna speak, and she's calling it like it is and where it came from. Ooh, Lord. People don't like that. And she lived right there where they live at, too.
Ask Representative Pricey for the amount of taxpayer money spent on redistricting litigation. $22,512,000 redistricting litigation since GOP took over in 2011. It's ironic to me that the Party for States' Rights is abdicating their own power to Trump to give a convicted felon with an incredibly dangerous and unpopular agenda your power. And you Republicans are willing to kneel to fascism for Berger's desperation not to be primaried. It's a misdirected claim that this is not race targeted when you're targeting the district that's known as the Black Belt. This is a Southern agenda. You will be on the wrong side of history. Today is an amazing opportunity for a Republican who has the nerve to be a hero by standing up for equal representation and the rights of Black voters. I demand Medicaid funding and a moral budget, not racist maps.
I am Tamika Walker Kelly, an elementary music teacher from Cumberland County and president of NCAE. It has been 113 days since the General Assembly has missed its deadline to pass a state budget. 100 days of missed opportunities for students across the state, 100 days of educators trying to function without the raises that they deserve, and 100 days of uncertainty for schools trying to plan. But instead, you are busy drawing congressional maps once again. And so while teachers are wondering if they can stay in the classroom, you are rigging the system. And instead of students who are thinking of them, who are sitting in overcrowded classrooms, you are breaking the rule of law to benefit the powerful few. Education, public education, is the foundation of our democracy and this economy, and yet it is playing second fiddle to people's political ambition, and that should not be so.
Greg Flynn, citizen, voter.
Did y'all see he was doing that card twice to her? It's like, I was wondering, was he afraid to take grab the mic? Because he did the card over and over. Y'all seen that? He put that card up there, and then she didn't stop. Then he showed her stop. She needs to stop, and y'all saw that. I was wondering. I said to myself, he's afraid to grab it from that black woman. The black woman probably go off on him. Oh, my Lord.
Hasn't changed since yesterday, so my comments will be equally familiar. This president has circulated a video of himself dropping excrement on American people. This is the God you worship, the dictator you appeal to, you appease, the king you pander to, while thousands of North Carolina citizens are on track to lose health insurance, while civil rights guaranteed by the Constitution are now daily trampled on. No one is safe from his retributions, not even you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which...
Just started talking.
He be putting it all up in their face, too.
But you know, when they say something about Donald, the orange man, have you ever noticed? He don't like that. He'll put that card up real fast in front of their face. I'm going to use this as the card. He'll throw that card up real fast.
In their face, yeah.
Real fast, right in their face, trying to get them to shut up. Shut up. He do that real fast. They can just start talking. He'll throw that card up real quick. He know what he's doing. He's trying to get you to shut up. He don't want to hear it. I mean, the man just started talking. And he said before he started, it won't be long. He's just going to be real quick with it. He's throwing that card up real quick. Now, if you notice, these are a lot of older white people up here, too. You see that? Because they know that Medicare is being slashed.
Do you really think that they're going to be able to sue this man? They said that was yesterday that they suing him for...
I think a lot of people start get on behind it, too. And, yeah. They're going to have to listen if a lot of people start doing that, because he's shutting down not just regular people, he's shutting down attorneys, lawyers, law firms, everybody, you name it, everybody, newspaper, journalists, everybody.
Hey, Pinkie, let me read this right quick. It goes into this. You know, I got to go pick up the baby.
Okay, go ahead.
But anyway, this says that it was reported Monday that the state leaders were planning to file a lawsuit on this man, right?
Yeah.
The plaintiffs are disputing that this administration statement that it doesn't have the legal authority to use the $5 billion. So they want to use this money anyway for the food, but he's telling them that they don't have the authority to do it. So they're going to have to sue him to get this money, right?
Right.
Now, check this out.
That money was already allocated for something.
Yeah, that's what they say, that this money is the emergency fund to pay for at least some of the SNAP. This SNAP has an emergency fund, y'all. He was
already allocated.
Yeah, which requires more than $8 billion to pay for November. Right. So they got $8 billion to pay for November to feed food. But why they can't get into it, he's not allowing them to get into these benefits.
And ain't nobody strong enough or brave enough to do what they supposed to do. They're afraid of it.
Yeah. They also argued that the USDA could be Section 32 funds, which it did to use the specialized supplemental nutritional program, which you've been talking about, for the women's, the infants, and the children. So that they even have a extra you got 8 billion set aside for SNAP. You got 5 billion set aside for the women's, the infants, and the children. They got to sue him to get that money because they're saying that if you use this money, any kind of money you use to buy for these people, you won't be refunded. The states won't be refunded.
That's sad. That is sad.
And on that note, I gotta go. You know, I have to pick her up from school.
Yeah.
And y'all don't forget, y'all go to Oma at Officially Black Titanic and hit that like button. Get me on up there. I'm up to 580. Some of y'all came yesterday. I thank y'all. I need 1,000 people to be monetized. Thank y'all so much. And Pastor Jester down there, she'll come on up here and keep you company.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Black Titanic, and tell baby I said hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Now, y'all, I gotta pick my grandbaby up.
Okay.
Right.
Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish listening to this. And hi, Miss Hilling, Sharon Hilling. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
It stands. A republic if you can keep it, not to a felonious monarch in a gilded house on Pennsylvania Avenue. Are you monarchists? Are you not Republicans? Absolute power is corroding the republic. Just because you can legally eat everything at a buffet doesn't mean it's a good idea.
This action by the legislator is a shameless and deliberate attack on democracy. First, let's be crystal clear about the racist nature of this redraw. You're not just shuffling lines. You're dismantling a historic Black opportunity district. The claim of no racial data used is a legal shield to mask a real-world tragedy. You are effectively silencing the voices of Black North Carolinians and erasing their history of representation. This isn't just partisan. This is a moral regression. The sheer arrogance in this move is just as appalling when we all know that between 84 and 87% of all North Carolinians believe partisan gerrymandering is wrong. In a moment when our families are struggling with real issues, you are wasting taxpayer time to pick your own voters. This map is a stain on our state. You do not have the right to ignore the voices of your constituents. Shame.
Pat Butler.
Y'all see how he did that one? Y'all see that, don't you? He is rude. Almost hit the woman in the mouth with that mic when he yanked it away. You don't, ooh, Lord, I tell you. You can see how that Republican coming out of him.
Here for myself. And as a mother and grandmother, I taught my children not to be a bully. But if they encountered one, to not bow down, but to stand up for what they knew was morally and ethically right. And I imagine that many of you did the same thing with your children. So I'm asking you now, how do you explain to your children and rationalize that you're bending the knee to the dictator? How do you do that?
Apparently you all have not realized you work for us. You do not work for yourselves. You do not work for Trump. You work for we, the people. I'm also a proud participant in the No Kings Day, where we stood 7 million proud to say, you represent us. These maps do not represent the state of North Carolina. These maps do not represent your constituents. We've heard that you are wasting taxpayer money. We've heard there's 10,997 public comments and us saying we want fair maps. These are not fair maps.
Thank you, Ms. O'Malley.
My name is Gerald Gibbons Jr. I proudly served this nation for 2 decades in the United States Air Force. I defended freedom, not for a party, but for the principle that every American should have their voice equally counted. I've heard it said that race wasn't used in drawing this map, but I've seen the effects. Long-standing Black communities in places like northeastern North Carolina, Greensboro, and Charlotte have been split apart or packed so tightly together that their voices can't shape outcomes beyond their own district. You don't need to use racial data to see racial impact. When a district that has elected a Black representative for decades is redrawn so those voters can no longer elect their candidate of choice, that's not balance, that's silence. I didn't fight for selective freedom. I fought for every North Carolinian to have their voice heard. Do what's right. defend the people's voice like I defended yours.
Article 1, Section 10 of the North Carolina Constitution, known simply as the Free Elections Clause, states that all elections shall be free. Merriam-Webster's defined free as not determined by anything beyond its nature or being, choosing or capable of choosing for itself. In violation of the concept of free elections, partisan gerrymandering is the form of vote dilution, the devaluing of one citizen's vote as compared to others. That imposes a constraint on a voter's will. A rigged election is not a free election, nor is an election with a voter's voice is worthless because the election's results have been preordained by whoever wields political power. The rights that prohibit partisan gerrymandering are the bedrock of our sacred system of democratic government, and this is a shameful manipulation of our principles of democracy and the rule of law. And Mr. Blackwell, you were 20 years old, just 4 years younger than the late great John Lewis when he had his head bashed in to protect voting rights. I know on which side of history I would like to stand.
Got my Bible here today, don't be nervous. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's that simple. It's that simple. I've heard a lot of excuses for these maps. Gavin Newsom, California. When we get down to it, folks, is this what you would have your neighbor do unto you? Is this what biblical leadership looks like? These maps are the wet dream of soft men who won't even look up from their phones to face their voters. These are men who lust for a world where the powerful do what they can and the rest of us suffer what we must. Jesus wept.
My name is Eric Willoughby. I'm a sophomore at UNC Charlotte, and I just want to highlight what this kangaroo court actually is. This is a sham. This is a blatant, racist attempt to limit the power of minority voters. This is pathetic, it is pitiful, and it is shameful. That is what this is. And you Republicans, you want us to be afraid because voters who are fearful do not show up. They do not come and fight you on everything. But let me tell you, hear us, see us. We are not afraid of you. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice, as Dr. King said. And we will win in the end. Shame on you. Shame.
I'm Congresswoman Alma Adams. I'm a former member of this body, and I'm deeply ashamed of this body for putting the people of North Carolina last. Speaker Hall made it very clear that this attempt to further gerrymander our state is being done at the request of President Trump, not because it's in the best interest of North Carolina citizens. You focus on stealing another congressional seat after you've already stolen 3, and ridding our democracy, then addressing our states, not addressing our state's pressing issues. And we're tired of congressional districts being shuffled every election because you'd rather pick your voters than have them pick you. We're tired of being disenfranchised, of being embarrassed because gerrymandering is more important to you. So you're not just targeting a Democratic member, that's obvious, and he is black, you must know that. You're trying to dismantle the district with the largest record of black congressional leadership in North Carolina history. And that's just not right. Your constituents are speaking to you today. I certainly hope you listen. I spent 20 years here. I know you. You should know your citizens, and you need to respect our wishes.
I'm no organization, just a very concerned American citizen. What's happening here right now, because Keno, president in name only, asked you, his radical right minions, to steal more seats is an abomination. Chair Jones, your rhetoric and propaganda is astonishing. This started in Texas with Abbott, and California responded using your racist and right-wing tactics, and you don't like it. It's an abomination of our Constitution and what we the people want. Tell yourselves there's no racial component to this redistricting, gerrymandering, if it helps you sleep at night. This shouldn't even be happening at all, and this legislator isn't even doing its job. Where's our budget, guys? Y'all have your priorities mixed up, and your hunger for maintaining power and control is sickening. It doesn't end here. We, the people, will continue to fight for justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and fair maps. We, the people's voice, will not be stifled, and we will persist. The world is watching, and your place in history will not be favorable.
In early October, First Brands Group, a leading automotive part.
Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? That was powerful. That was good. That was good. I hope you all, but he was trying to make sure they didn't speak. He was trying to make sure I shut them up. That's what he was trying to do. Shut them up and don't let them speak. But I got one woman here that's ready to speak. Okay? And she's going to tell you about the SNAP. She gonna tell you, oh, my ears itch. She gonna tell you about the SNAP. When SNAP started. A lot of people don't know this. SNAP was not created for the what they call the queen benefits, the queen of food stamps. No, they talking about a black women. No, it was not created for us. It was created for somebody else, and I'll let her tell you. Candy, thank you for coming in. The whole country should vote blue in the midterm election. They should. They should. You're right about that. You know what? I have always been a Democrat, so I'm not afraid to say it. Okay? I never voted for him. Never did, never thought about it, never would. It didn't even cross my mind because I knew I knew what that was when it was coming down the escalator. Would you hear me? I knew what that was when it was coming down the escalator. I didn't say who, I said that was. Okay? Here we go. Everybody needs to hear what she got to say. Come on, Kelly. I got her on mute.
So I posted about white folks on food stamps, and one thing I kept seeing was that welfare was created for white people. Yep. I knew that it was created during the New Deal, so I did some more research because I didn't really know the whole story, and I thank you guys for responding and helping me learn stuff. So during the Great Depression is when we saw the beginning of things like Social Security, unemployment insurance. But here's the kicker. When Franklin Roosevelt built those programs, he had to make deals with Southern Democrats in Congress, the same folks who were big fans of Jim Crow, to get the support of these racist white Southern politicians. The programs were designed to exclude farm workers, domestic workers, jobs held overwhelmingly by Black, Latino, and Indigenous people. So right from the start, Black and brown families were pushed out of benefits so that white people could get them. Mm-hmm. Then we move forward to the 1960s, and there's this war on poverty. It finally opened up welfare programs more broadly, and that's when food stamps became permanent. Well, permanent, we don't know what Trump's going to do to them, but they lasted a long time. And guess what? The minute more Black and brown families started accessing this help, the politics shifted. Welfare got a new image and a new target. By the 1980s and 90s, with Ronald Reagan and his gang, they pushed the welfare queen myth. That's a racist dog whistle meant to turn public opinion against safety nets by blaming Black women for poverty that white policies created. That's the truth, you guys. So yes, welfare was built for white people, and when others finally got in the door, they tried to burn the house down. If you want to blame the right people, you got to get curious.
Yep.
So
I wanted you all to make sure you hear her, because to me, she was telling the truth. Food stamps wasn't designed for us. It was designed for the poor whites, for the white people, poor whites. And then when Black people, when they made it for other races, which is the Black people, also, it took a long time though, but then that's when they start getting mad. They start getting jealous. They start talking about this is because they want to push us out of it by calling the black woman the queen of welfare. I mean, queen of food stamps. No, they just some of them is too ignorant and foolish to know, and some just uneducated. Okay, that's all. Some just uneducated. And ain't nothing we can do with it. Only thing we can do with it and just shake your head and move on. You ain't gonna change them. Ain't nothing gonna happen. They're gonna do and do what they want to do. get this up. I hope we have enough. We'll try to watch as much as we can on it, because I always have stuff ready for us to watch. So you can see that these companies are on the brink. They're getting ready to fall. So we're going to just watch as much as we can, because these companies, they're getting ready to fall, guys. And this Global Discovery is a documentary. Let me make sure I got this right. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay. Here we go. We're going to just watch some of it. We can't watch the whole thing. Ooh, I got it muted.
In reality, it's powerful enough to...
Here it is.
In early October, First Brands Group, a leading automotive parts supplier, declared bankruptcy with 11 billion USD in debt. A name you've probably never heard of, but in reality, it's powerful enough to throw the entire private credit system into chaos.
Oh,
in a few hours.
Before I do that, let me do this here, guys. I forgot. I want to, because if I don't bring this to you, I can always bring it back. Let me just show you this. Let me show you this. Let me bring this up for you. We talked about this yesterday. Meta, y'all know who's the CEO of this. The number of employees to be laid off was 3,600 people. And this was in the technology industry. And this was January 2025 when he started this. But also it's still going on, allegedly. Okay. But Meta plans to reduce its workforce by approximately 5%. And it's targeting, their main target is low performance employees. Now listen to this, low performance employees. I think that's just a ruse to say, I'm going to lay y'all off. These people were never low performing employees until this year, until the orange man took over the White House and destroying it as it is. In a memo shared on the company's internal workplace forum, the CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, announced that the decision to move out low performers faster. He also indicated that the 2025 will be an intense year for the company. Basically, they're putting AI in there. The robots getting ready to take over. Okay? Why is he targeting low performers? Okay? What's wrong with, they never been low performers, but all of a sudden, they're low performers. Who do y'all hear say that all the time? There's a certain person that love to say that, low performing, low performers. The orange head man. Now, why would a CEO put it in writing, a memo? He's going to target the low performers. Okay? And then also, SNAP impact on rural counties. SNAP impact on the rural counties. And this is SNAP benefits by percentage. Washington, D.C., 20%. Okay? And then what is that? I forgot, I can't even say the name, but it's in Colorado County. Oh, I forgot the name of it. But anyway, Allerton is 22%. Washington County, 15%. Princeton, George County, 11%. St. Mary's, 10%. Then they got Westmoreland County, which is 15%. And then you got Chanel Island. No, Page County is 11%. And then Chanel County is 11%. And then Warren County is 10%. Now, this source came from the USDA. This is April 2025. At one point, all these counties accepted food stamp or SNAP, what they call SNAP. Now, the benefits, let me see who we got in here. Let me just take this down for a second. Is that BT back? I'm listening, but the truth is less than 10% of blacks on welfare. That is true. More people on welfare is the whites. I think whites take up like 80% on food stamps, somewhere along up in there. I heard it last night. It's either 80%. I know it's a high number that they take up on food stamps, especially the rural counties like Virginia and Arkansas and Mississippi. A lot of those low providing counties or states. It has also been more than race receiving public assistance. Raises. Wow, this video is interesting and a good. I hate to leave, and I'm gonna listen in the car. Okay. Orange man running for a third term. You only get 2 terms. It's set by law. You only get 2 terms. This is something that he is making up. He is making up, and if people let him run for a third term, he is breaking all kind of laws. You do not. There's never been a third term. Never been a third term. Never. The SNAP benefits by population. If you look at it by the population out of the states, and Washington, that's 140,033. And then you do Princeton, Georgia, that's 110. In 98. And then Montgomery County, that's 68,253. And then you got Fairfax County, that's 53,123. And this is SNAP benefits by population. Okay. And then all those counties, they used to accept food stamps. And if you go to stores, majority, I would say all stores would accept food stamps, because food stamps, they use their card. It's no more that paper books that they used to get years ago. It's a card, and you just swipe the card. But surely enough, starting on November the 1st, when they start swiping that card is going to be denied. Denied. And if they got anything on their card left from October, then I guess it will go through, because that was from October benefits. But there's no new benefits that's going to be added on those cards. Those cards are going to be denied, and people are fighting against that. So the best thing I would say, don't go and try to steal from the stores. Load up a basket and think you're going to walk out that store. You may get out of that store, but y'all trust and believe they're going to have ICE out there. I know they all states, a lot of states and stores talking about they're going to have police out there at the stores, but ICE don't supposed to be at those stores. They ain't no damn police or security guard. They're going to be there. They ain't worrying about you stealing from the store. That's not their main objective. Their main objective is so they can kidnap you, allegedly kidnap you, and take you to one of them concentration camps. That's what they doing. Lock you up. And then they're going to move you around from camp to camp so you can get lost in the system, so they can do what they want to with you. Whether they let you out, hold you for a couple hours, let you out, or ship you off somewhere. So y'all be careful. Y'all be careful. If you know you ain't got no food stamp on your card, don't go into the stores trying to steal. Okay? Don't do it, because I swear I don't want to report on you being locked up, because there's a crisis in America right now on the food stamp. A crisis. We got to feed our babies. We got to feed our babies. And the worst thing you're going to see is babies out there. A lot of people did vote for Project 2025. And if you read Project 2025, and a lot of people didn't read it because they was MAGA, Trump supporters. I mean, the green-haired man supporters. So they didn't read this. They don't even know what Project 2025 is. If you ask them, when people would ask them, they never could tell you. They couldn't tell you for the life of them. But you voted for them. They got the thing, they didn't know what they was voted for. They just believed him. They just trusted him. No, you don't trust nobody that did you wrong the first time. That didn't do shit for you the first time. And then you're gonna vote for him again because he's a businessman. But that businessman filed for bankruptcy 6 times. That businessman never earned anything on his own. That businessman was inherit that money. He inherited that money that he fucked up in law. Okay? So y'all take time one day and read Project 2025. And if you want to, if you don't have time now, take a snapshot of it. Take a snapshot of it. That's the first page of it. And then the second, take a snapshot. And when you get time, you're not doing nothing. Sit down and read this. There's more pages. Now, if you click on some of these highlighted blues part, it'll go into explaining more to you. This is not just all of Project 2025. Okay? So if you click on any of this blue part, these blue parts, it'll give you more information. Okay? Or you can pull it up the whole thing yourself. I ain't got time for all that. I just tell you, click on the highlighted blue and it'll give you more information. Okay? Just remember, take a snapshot of it so you'll have it. All right? That's all I can tell you on that. I can't keep telling you everything. I'm not going to go through all that. But we're going to go ahead and go, guys. I know I wanted to finish watching this video, the one I had up for you all, but let me show it to you so we can finish watch. We're going to watch it tomorrow. This is the video. We only got to 22 seconds of it, but we're going to watch it tomorrow. I'll save it for tomorrow for you. All right. So we'll do that. Let me get rid of it. Sorry, we ran out of time. But I do thank everybody for being here. I really, really do. And if you all can, go ahead and hit that like button on your way out. If you did not hit it coming in, hit that like button on your way out. And I'm sorry, I always try to keep it under two hours. But yesterday we went over. We went over 3 hours and 30 minutes. And that's the longest one I've done since the P. Diddy, since we did Sean Combs' sentencing hearing. Y'all know. Okay. I do thank everybody for being here. Let me see. Linda, thank you, Linda, for being here. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out. You all know how we do it. We do it like this.
Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't want to go to work because my boss is